Hey guys, and welcome to Dark Circle 22 plays Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence for PS2, I think? Yeah. So, what made me want to continue playing on the Metal Gear franchise is that I finally got a way to play PS3's Metal Gear Solid 4, so I was like, oh, I'm so excited, finally. I can play the freaking game. So, I was like, you know what, I still never played Snake Eater, which this is Snake Eater. Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater, Substance, whatever. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in. Fuck it. Fuck it. I like Metal Gear 3. Doesn't matter to me, dude. I played all the other ones. 1, 2, for the one for Dreamcast 1.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the Virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the Virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
Don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No. According to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino-Yarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the West. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talent?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast,
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle. Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Alright guys, so I had to reinstall another different widescreen hack. Now he doesn't look fat and there's no more red. Those like red borders, so now I'm good. Oh, give me some mushroom. Give me some, oh, circle.
Disgusting.
And then he just eats some random mushrooms and shit. Oops. They could make this shit so fucking... If they made a remake for this or something, for PC or whatever, with trophies in it, oh my god, there's so much. Oh my god, there's a snake. I guess this wasn't the right way. I said he could see it from here. Oh, there it is. It's right there. Can I not go through here? Oh, I can. Yeah, it feels exactly like the other games, except there's a little... It's jungle instead.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. so don't get too trigger-happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She?
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
The boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
Oh.
Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top-secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top-secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You are a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake? Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah. I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC? Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov.
Damn, that was a
Dr.
long
Sokolov
ass
is being
fucking...
held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position.
Damn, look at these stalkers.
Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see
Look
you.
at their fucking outfits.
Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Oh, man.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Fucking Smith and Wesson, dude. The hush puppy.
Commencing Virtuous mission now.
Here. It only says Mark 22, dude. Let me see if I can call somebody. Does anybody know? That's a Smith and Wesson. Let's see the boss.
Camouflage is an indispensable...
Oh, no, she doesn't give a shit.
Visibility is...
I want her to say Smith and Wesson Major.
Sokolov should be...
Forget it, dude.
Saving the game, Snake?
I miss Mei-Ling, dude. Or Otacon. Mei-Ling, Otacon.
Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla King of Monsters?
No, what is it?
It's a movie.
Holy shit.
You haven't seen it? It's about this monster
Don't
called
even know
Godzilla, who
Godzilla.
grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in its path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version, too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
Well, if you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America, too.
Why's that?
2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Of course. Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
Reminds me of fucking... How do you pronounce his name, dude? I know how you just pronounce it like Japanese characters. Everyone calls him Hideo. But I think it's Hideo. Kojima Hideo. But everyone pronounces his name all crazy. Because that's how we did it. Snake. Some snake, dude.
Do you want to say...
No, I don't. Can I talk to her about it?
I see you've captured a giant anaconda.
My anaconda,
The giant anaconda is believed to be the largest snake in the world in terms of weight and diameter. It's not poisonous, but its large size makes it extremely powerful. They say it even eats crocodiles. Its only natural predator is man.
And snake.
And snake.
Got it. So how does it taste?
I knew you were going to ask me that.
Glad I didn't disappoint you. So?
Well, the guide says it tastes all right.
Good. I'll have to try some.
Ugh.
Delicious. Tastes outstanding. I'll eat it since it's a suspense, dude. The suspense.
Tasty.
Oh, you liked it. What's this camouflage, dude? What you got? Damn, he got hella camo. He has a lot of fucking Korean War, Tiger Stripe, or Vietnam. Tree squares. Desert Tiger. Oh, Flicktarn, dude. Fucking the dot style. Like the German. And Auscam, dude. In Australia's. Let's try some Flicktarn, dude. Fucking SS style with the dot camo. It used to be called P camo. But the, what is it? Fallschirmjägers. Getting some frame drops in. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Jesus Christ. Alright, fuck that then. Oh yeah? Suppressor? It's cool I could reload like that. Like old style. So increase the, what is it? His preset 3. Oh. Look at that. Look at that, stalker.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
Chicken breaky.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the Camo Index. The Camo Index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Alright, let's... I edited some stuff to make it look more better, I guess you could say. Look more appealing. Like, you see how he looks is a little more contrasty. So they wanted me to fuck with... Oops. They wanted me to fuck with thing, dude. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Like that. Uh-oh. God damn, imagine. No need to worry, comrade, like that. This thing you can't just go full black face paint, dude. That's not legal anymore, dude. That's not legal anymore. You can't just go full black face paint. What's that? The fuck is bug juice? Paramedic, what's bug juice?
I see you found some Russian oyster mushrooms.
What?
The Russian oyster mushroom is an edible variety that belongs to the shimeji family.
Yeah, that was a long
It's
time
known
ago.
to be particularly rich in vitamin B1 and niacin. Apparently, it's usually found growing on tree stumps and hollow logs, so look there if you want to eat some. The gauge below your life.
Oh, this bug juice.
Eat food to.
Alright, forget it, dude. Gonna look at it myself. Oh, what? Bug juice. Oh, what's that, dude? What is bug juice, dude? I want to kill myself. Let's see. Oh, I see. The letters. That's cool, dude. Finally, it can fucking destroy their... Wake the hell up, bitch. He's kicking the shit out of him. Look at his fucking stalkers now. Look, I'm supposed to pick up that shit on his face.
Freeze!
No, wait!
Oh, yeah? Let me see how to do some moves. Basics of CQC. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I gotta fucking practice real quick, dude. That was... Oh, there's no fucking light presses on the emulation. Do I have to lightly press it or something? Oh my god.
Freeze!
Wake the fuck up, dude.
Please don't!
No. Yeah, see? How do I hold him? I can't hold it because I can't lightly press it. How do I... Uh-oh. Only stab, dude. Whatever. That's all I can do. That sucks, dude. There's no such thing as a light press. Pressure sensitive doesn't work on
Who was that?
Wait a minute. -5. Alright, so that shit was annoying as hell, dude. But now I got it, dude.
Answer me!
The crocodiles are ferocious!
Speak!
Bastard!
Why does he still have his gun? Get down there.
Freeze!
Yeah, there we go. No weapon.
Speak!
The crocodiles are ferocious!
Speak!
Bastard!
Freeze!
I didn't even know you could hang it like on the floor. What? I shot him. There we go. That's a damn thing, man. Alright, so now I got... What happens if I just...
Something there. Who was that? Who's that?
Oh, yeah? forgot, I don't have to remove it. Oop. Well, I don't have to take off the gun anymore. Not like Metal Gear 2 or whatever.
Freeze! Who's that?
What?
Speak. Hornets. Answer me. Crocodiles taste great. Speak. Throw a grenade into a crocodile's mouth.
Ooh, that's a good information. God damn, ISIS mode. I didn't mean to. Well, how do I pick him up? Just leave him over here. Alright, so they're not just like. What is it? They're not just fucking. Ooh! Oh, Karopi, dude. I forgot what game was that from. That's probably why this game is not on PC. They would have to take those out. Oh man, that's so fucking useful. And I could capture me some birds or whatever. Let me see. Oh fuck, I gotta equip it. Alright, so stuff I'm never gonna use, like I'm never gonna I think I'll use the fucking motion. Oh, where's the grenades, dude? Oh, there it is, on this side. Alright. What was I gonna do, dude? Oh yeah, thermals. Does it work like this? Oh, it does. Look, I can see a bird. Man, I gotta really push the button down now. Let's see what fucking what's her name says.
I see you've captured a magpie.
Oh my goodness.
Magpies are members of the crow family. They're distinguishable by their beautiful dark blue and white bodies and their long tails. Their favorite food is insects, but they'll also eat small fish, acorns, and fruit. They're omnivores, which means...
They'll eat anything.
Right, just like you, huh?
Okay, so how do they taste?
You always ask me that.
Naturally. So?
I've never heard of anybody actually eating a magpie, but I suppose there's no
It's
reason
like
you
eating
couldn't.
a fucking...
You don't say.
Isn't that like Australian magpie, is it? I'm going to eat this fucking... Where's like the possums and shit, like American possums? The gross ass fruits, dude. Disgusting! Let's see.
Gross.
Hey.
Not so great. Can't eat anymore.
Will I throw up if I keep eating? Let's have a cigarette, man. Hell yeah. Am I going back to where I was? Yeah, I am, right? Let's go get some fresh alligator. Throw a grenade into their mouths, dude. Oh, that's the first guy who fell for my shits, dude. I didn't have no pressure sensitive buttons like I do now. Speaking of which, yeah, I fixed it by fucking... Luckily I have an actually working Sony controller for PS3. It's an original one. So that's fucking nice. Cause since I'm playing PS3 games with a hacked PS3, whatever. What's that? Yeah, it's a huge ass snake. Dude, with all the mods and stuff, widescreen patches, 60 FPS, all this stuff right here, the game is actually, it looks like a remastered version of a goddamn, oh my goodness. Open your mouth. That's how you fucking do it, dude. That's how you do it. Let's see what paramedics said. I wonder if she can say anything about me smoking.
I see you've captured an Indian gavial. The Indian gavial is a crocodile that originally lived in freshwater regions in India and Nepal.
Why are Indian crocodiles way out here?
They're captive crocodiles that were brought here for research purposes but escaped and became wild again. Indian gavials are large creatures. Adult males grow to over 6 meters in length. You'll never catch one alive, even if you use the tranquilizer gun.
Got it. So, how do they...
Taste? Yes, I did look into that. You know what they always say. Tastes like chicken.
Sounds delicious.
But be careful when capturing an Indian gavial. Normally they're cowardly creatures, but the ones in the forest there are belligerent. Apparently they attack humans.
What do you mean?
They weren't the direct subject of any serious research, but some think they may have become violent as a side effect of the atomic research that was conducted nearby.
What else did she say? What else did I
I
get?
see you have a calorie mate.
Oh, yeah.
Calorie mate.
The thing you're holding now?
Oh, the little block that looks like a cookie?
Try it, it's pretty good.
Okay.
They're
What
not
is
that
this
great,
thing?
but it's good.
Never seen anything like it.
If you're in the
Calorie
jungle.
Mate is an energy supplement that contains all the proteins, lipids, vitamins, carbohydrates, and
Yeah.
minerals needed for a balanced diet.
There's different flavors
It's a
and stuff,
well-balanced
too.
food. Because of that, it's just perfect for giving your body the nutrition it needs in combat.
It sounds like a space-age food.
Real astronaut food is not very good, but that should taste fine.
Yeah, and it'll help balance out all this jungle food I'm eating.
It's easy and quick to eat, so it's
The
perfect when
jungle
you're running
food.
late for an important mission in the morning.
I've never been late for a mission.
Really? Aren't you always keeping people waiting?
Huh?
It's easy to keep track of your calorie intake and receive the nutrition
Kept
your
you
body
waiting, huh?
needs, so it's good for losing weight, too. All of the geisha girls in Japan use it for watching their calories.
Is that why they're all so slim?
Right. And any diet where you eat nothing at all is bad for the body.
I see. You seem to know a lot about Japan, don't you?
Yes, I love Japan.
Oh, you're a weeb. No, I'm just joking. You're a weeboo. All
I
right.
see you found a Yabloko Maloko.
Yeah.
Nasty as fuck.
Yabloko Maloko. It's a Russian name that roughly translates as milk apple. It's a type of star apple. The juice is thick and sweet, like milk, hence the name. And if you cut one in half lengthwise, you'll see a star-shaped ring radiating out from the center.
Hence the star apple.
Right. The star-shaped part has a gelatinous texture
Reminds me
and
of,
is said to be especially tasty.
What is
I
it?
ate one. It didn't taste that great.
Are you sure? It's supposed to be delicious.
Nope, it tasted terrible.
That's strange.
Yeah, looks like that guide of yours.
No, it's your sense of taste.
Oh, shit. He doesn't like milky.
Snake,
What?
are you smoking a cigarette?
Oh, she does.
Yes, you are.
It's not a cigarette. It's a cigar.
Same thing.
Not at all. In fact, there's a world of difference. There's nothing quite like the rich smell and mellow flavor of a cigar. And that thick, luxurious smoke is almost sensual when
Holy
it's...
hell, makes me want a cigarette.
whatever. You know something?
Probably not, but I don't want to hear it.
Well, you don't have a choice. Cigarettes are bad for you.
It's not a cigarette. It's a...
Quiet, you. Smoking is bad for you. In a recent study, scientists found that tobacco smoke is full of carcinogenic substances, like nitrosamines. You know what that means? It means you're going to give yourself lung cancer if you keep on smoking.
But that's just what some scientists think, right?
Oh, give me a break.
I heard it was just a bunch of hoo-ha.
Do you really believe that?
Sure.
God, you're gullible. You ought to read this year's report from the Surgeon General. It proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that smoking causes lung cancer. Pretty soon the whole world will know that smoking is bad for you. Better quit now before it's too late.
But...
And don't tell me cigar smoke is harmless because it doesn't go down into your lungs. It just means the cancer shows up in a different place. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you get gum cancer and shit like that. I'm almost smoking it finally. I'm smoking it right now. Alright, let's try this. I got a hell of these.
Not too bad.
He actually likes it. I want to get some of that thing up there, but we're going to have to wait. Wake up. No, what the fuck was that? Magpie did? Oh no! Shit. Here, I got something you want. Delicious. I'm good. Oh god. What's a suppressor? Open your mouth. I got all the food I'll ever need, dude. Oh no, I'm not gonna make it! Okay. Shit. Can I take off the suppressor? Oh, I can! Holy... Put that back on, dude. Holy shit. Wake up the neighborhood, dude. Well, I've been throwing grenades, so... Alright. Are they still awake? I like this fucking German camouflage. Are they still dead, or... Is that the star fruit? Let me see.
Looks like you found a Golova.
No, it's something else.
Golova?
Yeah, it's a fruit that's found only in that region. It's related to the jackfruit, which is commonly found in Southeast Asia.
Jackfruit, huh?
Yep, he's a cannibal.
Huh?
I didn't say anything.
No, I'm sure you...
I said, I'm sure you'd like it.
Oh.
Golova means head in Russian. It's probably called that because the fruit grows to about the size of a human head. It's supposedly pretty good to eat with a uniquely sweet flavor. The fruit itself is fairly large, so you could make a meal out of it. Golovas grow directly off the trunk of the tree. If you're running low on stamina, it might be a good idea to keep an eye on the tree trunks.
I want some more.
Oh, he likes it. He likes jackfruits. He wants this Russian fruit. He doesn't like that milk shit. The milk shit tasted nasty. The milk shit tasted gross. There he is. It's a radio man also. Oh, fuck me. Oh, come on. There goes wasting my suppressor, dude. Wake the hell up. Tell me some secrets.
Who's that?
What? You son of a bitch. Alright, now I know. Just fucking... I'm not used to this fucking...
Who's that?
He doesn't give a shit, man. There we go, fuck.
Answer me.
The crocodiles are
He didn't want to fucking... Hang on, maybe he knew it was a fucking tranquilizer gun or something. What is that? Karopi thingy. Alright, let's proceed. I'm fucking wasting time. Where do I get my machine gun? Fucking stalkers. Wasps. All right. They're like, shit, the Hornets. They're all fucked up. They're all fucked up. Is there anything secret down here? Oh! Get up! Holy shit. Imagine slipping like that in real life, dude. We obviously saw this over here. Good. What's down here? Oh shit. That's a big box, dude. That's a big box. First person view shoulder aim button toggle. Firing mode with triangle on off suppressor. XM16E1? M16 then? Oh, for real? Oh. Yeah. It's fucking pressure sensitive too. That's so sick, dude. It's all fucking super desert camoed. Does this say anything? Who's the weapons expert? Major Tom? The boss?
Sokolov should be at the...
Yeah, the boss.
You can only use... The weapon you're equipped with now is called the XM16E1. It's a new type of rifle currently being developed by the U.S. Army.
If it's still in development, then what's it doing here?
My guess is they captured it when it was being battle-tested in Southeast Asia. But the one you've got there is quite a bit different from the ones I've been hearing about. For one thing, it's camo-painted, and it's fitted with a 3-shot burst mechanism.
Yeah.
It even looks like you could attach a suppressor. All of these modifications are geared towards jungle combat. This doesn't look like the work of the Soviets. My guess is they were added on site by an American gunsmith during Army field trials. Open the weapon window and press the Enter button to attach or remove the suppressor. Press the action button to switch between semi-auto,
Alright,
full
alright.
auto, and 3-shot burst modes. Make use of each of these functions as the situation warrants.
Damn, even this game had fucking variable toggle. I don't have the fucking suppressor. Semi-auto, dude.
Who's this?
I hope we can say I'm a friend.
Listen, you creep. It's not your money we want. It's your ass.
I'm sorry to hear that.